Welcome back. Last session, our crew finally made their move to take back Kithis. Approaching the village from two angles, they managed to take out the occupiers, while their friend Blackjack was able to prevent two boats from leaving and heading back to Snowdown. More importantly, they managed to put an end to Gelvon the Buzzard's brutalistic behavior. After the fight, our crew was left severely wounded and made their way back to Caer to discuss their next moves. Additionally, they're going to be approaching Snowdown 2 crew members short. Jet has decided to help the folk rebuild in Kithis, as it was previously his home. Marlowe, however, has been sent along with Princess Terilyn Kendrick to the island of Sorrowfall in order to nudge High Lady Ordolph in the right direction to gain their support in helping free Snowdown. It's an early morning as our crew awakens, some of which on the boat, the others in the inn after some celebratory beverages. There are still 2 Omnian vessels waiting for you in Kithis when you're ready to depart. Is there any planning or anything else you would like to do while in Caer before you prepare for your operation in Snowdown?
I already got my woman books, so I can go ahead.
Your woman books. I forgot about those.
What gear do I even have? I kind of want to get a dog.
Just like for fun?
Just right
you
now?
can. It's an equipment, technically. No, I won't do that yet. I don't want to get a dog and then bring him into combat. And
He's gonna die
He's
immediately.
gonna die immediately.
David
I also don't want to come after your brand.
It would contribute to character growth.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Introducing a dog to the plot just to kill it off.
I've had nobody close to me die.
You've had no
been-
one close to
Nobody.
me die.
Yeah,
I think it's
you've
time.
had no method for character growth. Nobody's died.
Nobody's died.
Nobody important.
He's been the most stagnant character, dude. No one important to him has died. He's just been living his life,
Immovable objects.
going to his 9 to 5, paying his taxes and shit.
I don't pay taxes.
You don't pay taxes.
He doesn't know what taxes are.
He gets 60%. That's a throwback.
Wait, who would he pay taxes to?
Me.
He's not. Yeah, no. He's
Yeah, I
not,
don't
he's
think-
not a citizen of anything.
Paying his taxes.
Yeah,
To God.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything I need to play.
Yeah, that's all about. Yeah.
I think I'm set.
We're going to Llandrain, right? That's where we're going?
Yeah.
I have 1 healing potion.
Oh, that's true. Are there healing potions?
I feel like I
listed
should
here?
have one. I don't remember ever
You'd
doing
be able to
one.
find some healing potions, yeah.
I have a greater
I
healing
would
potion. I forgot I had the Ring of Evasion.
like-
Remember that.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
Let me actually find my inventory. How much is a healing potion? 50?
50 G's.
50 G's. What about a greater?
100.
There wouldn't be graders.
How many normals can we get?
Normals, I'd take 3.
3?
I'll take a normal.
I'll just buy 3 normals on flush.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to say no to that.
Me when I'm at the toilet,
150.
What?
I'm flushed.
So, 150.
Yeah.
Up top.
150.
Thanks,
I
Colleen.
can't negotiate that.
Okay, do you just
Not
high five
really.
yourself and will
Right.
not high five me?
They're pretty. Healing potion prices are pretty set.
Thanks, Colleen.
Yeah.
Light work, no reaction.
I've been thanked twice.
They don't know. They can't believe you.
What?
That's why we're getting serious.
I have 1 healing potion. You've got 1 greater.
I have a greater.
You've got nothing.
None.
You've got...
I got 1.
Okay. So definitely 1 to Jules.
Gimme.
Okay.
Gimme.
I don't have them here.
Oh my god.
You have to write it down in your inventory like
So-
a normal
I
person.
don't want to write it in the inventory. I want the little triangles.
Okay. So I'll keep the other 2 for now.
Okay.
Do you think they work like splash potions in Minecraft?
They do not.
Nope.
I think we've covered this before.
Yeah.
That's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Just imagine breaking a bottle over someone with shards of glass and they just get magically pushed out as they
I'm just throw it in a perfect spiral towards one of your faces.
There's levels to it, you and I know.
Anyway,
Can I buy a wand sheet?
Shout out to the king.
By what?
A wand sheet?
No.
A wand
No.
sheath?
oh no, because that's a Warforged item.
Are you making a... I'll kill you.
I'm making a stupid face right now. Alright, cool. I'm ready.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready.
So, as you guys are getting the ship prepared to set sail back to Kithis,
Spyglass.
you see Sir Garen approach you all on the docks. May I have a word with you all? I want to go over some things before you head out.
You may
one?
have I was about to say you may have multiple.
I was
Too
going to
slow.
say, I have learned my lesson in another campaign. They are not going to have my words.
Campaign?
Do you have a place we can sit and chat?
Boat?
Yeah, we can sit on the boat.
boat.
Very well. You step onto the boat.
It's like pull
Either
over
way.
like a box.
So you probably go to like the mess hall or something and sit down with him. I believe I explained to you all why I'm not going with you directly to Llandrain.
Because they'd recognize you, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's been several years now. I'm a face that they definitely know of. I wanted to let you guys know that you guys have that advantage. That they have not seen you before. You could pose as mercenaries. I suggest you use fake aliases, names, come up with a story for yourself, make sure that you are a...
Somebody
Can
give one
fit.
to Arya. Do not let her
Arya
choose
starts
her own.
sweating profusely.
Do not let Arya choose her own name.
Doorknob.
Be smart about it. For now, you have the element of surprise. That may end very, very shortly, and after which you'll have to improvise. I will be your eyes in the sky for most of the operation. I will do what I can until we inevitably go after Caer Westphal.
Do you have a means of communicating with us?
Not currently.
Oh, okay. Well,
Besides
I can't
flying
do-
down to you and letting you know.
yeah, I can't really do anything about that. I was just asking.
During your travel times, I'll see if I can stop and land in Snowdown. Give you some information.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
Just-
That would be a great name for her dog.
I wanted to
Doorknob.
wish you luck and to
Doorknob.
tell you to be cautious because
What?
this is...
Doorknob.
Dead as a doorknob.
Guys, Sir Darren is telling us how careful we have to be.
I'm listening.
We're naming dogs. Okay. Oh,
I
sorry.
want to make sure that you all are prepared for this.
I think so, yeah.
As prepared as we can be.
I'm sorry, I guess I find it odd
What?
that you're potentially willing to die for a country that you are not associated with.
I'm just gonna look over at Jules.
I'm not dying.
That's the goal. That's all the goal ever is. But this is, even as someone as hardened and experienced as I am, this is some of the most difficult stuff that I've ever had to do. So, I wish you luck. I will be there to fight by your side when you sack Caer Westphal. Just to get there in one piece.
We will try our utmost to do so.
Earth Mother guide you. And he leaves the boat.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have a big
So-
church for her here.
Currently, the only people that are left on the boat are you four, Myrick, Nimbus, and Yenna, as Iris is also.
Is she staying behind, or is she?
Yeah, she is staying behind. Because you guys will have to take. Oh no, actually, you're going on Blackjack's ship, so Iris is staying on the Black Trestle.
Wait, but I thought we were taking the Omnian ships with it.
You are. You have to go to
yeah.
Kithis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have them there.
So we have 2 Omnian ships, right?
Correct.
How are we planning on splitting?
You don't have to split.
We can only just take one.
You can.
Oh, I thought it was implied we had to take both.
Maybe.
We
don't have to.
saved 2 just in case, I believe.
Okay.
But if we
We gotta come up with a mercenary group name.
a mercenary group name?
Yeah, otherwise we won't be official.
The Land Sharks. Wait, what?
I just pat Arya on the head.
Why are you hyperventilating?
I'm trying to think of a name. Windowsill. Fuck.
I think only Arya knows about furniture, and that's it.
Furniture and dirt.
Yeah.
Wagon wheel.
What?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like that should be a thing because, like, if somebody's like, "Who the fuck are you?" we'd be like, "We're." I thought a name was gonna come to me right now.
We could just say we're mercenaries. We're here for
Or
work.
some kind of suicide.
I don't know if most groups like actually have a name.
Oh.
We don't know.
And plus, if anything, that could be a liability because then they'll be like, "Well, I never heard of you."
Name asterisks.
You're from Luskin.
Mm-hmm.
You're both from Luskin. Make
Yeah.
history checks.
8. I know, like,
28.
You say that, and Arya, you're like, oh wait, mercenary bands absolutely have names.
I worked with the coin spinners, and that's it.
Keyword.
To be fair, is a mercenary group with a name.
Well, I
Coin Spinners 2.
already suggested one.
Land sharks.
Yeah,
Land Sharks.
Loan sharks.
that doesn't make sense.
All loan sharks.
We've got time to come up with it. What are you gonna say?
Don't even say it.
No, I want to hear it.
Okay.
No, I want to hear it. Don't listen to Jules.
No, it's good. I don't know. I'll just give it to myself. I'll workshop it. Workshop! That's the name.
That's not a name.
As you all board Blackjack's ship, the Stormlord's Fury, and leave Caer for the last time with everything that you bought, and that's what you're approaching Snowdown
The
with.
Bomb and Omnians. I don't know.
That's not.
We clearly don't have Omnian accents.
Omnian Killers.
No, like bomb, like bombing, like cool.
Rabble rousers.
The bomb.
I
I'm about to blow up this Home Depot bat. Okay.
It's better than damn wagon wheel.
Rock me, mama, like a wave.
So you guys take the ship. It's about a day's worth of travel. You can see that sort of smoke as you head further south down the coast of Alaran. That smoke, even this far up, heading from Snowdown. You can smell the fire and see the soot in the air. It's kind of blocking the visibility on the horizon. And you make your way back to Kithis. You see Jet, who is, again, tending to folk who were injured. A lot of these folk you see are very malnourished, very been worked for a very long period of time. Seeing the first semblance of hope and reprieve that they've seen in a while. You see the boats that are still the Omnian ships. You see there's two vessels. You see there's one that's like a 2-masted ship, similar size of the Black Tressum, although not nearly as like kitted out weaponry wise. They don't really have any cannons. They have a singular ballista up front. That ship is a little well put together, very very like decorated in blacks and like crimson reds and some gold like filigree. Similar to the armor that some of the hobgoblin bands were wearing, that you can probably assume that's the ship that they arrived on. And you see another ship that's very sleek, very simple, no weaponry, no nothing, like a small sailing vessel that's just pretty plain.
Mm-hmm.
You can assume this is just a ship that somebody bought and was sailing on, or commandeered by, a mercenary group. So it's up to you which ship that you want to take. Both of them could fit your crew pretty comfortably. It would be a stretch to take both of them, however, it is possible. So whatever your game plan is, that is up for you to decide.
I feel like one might be the best bet.
The first one.
Yeah. Because worst case, if something goes wrong, we can take another one.
Oh no, I feel like this ship will be easier where someone recognizes it and they're wondering what happened to the hobgoblins.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a risk with any of the stolen ships that we're taking, is that they may recognize that it's stolen.
Potentially, but this one, that one definitely sticks out more. Let's see what the coin says. I'm gonna use this in a bit. Even, heads, odd, tails.
Is that a natural one?
Yeah, so tails. Which I didn't assign which to which.
No, you didn't. You just did heads and tails.
That means you get to choose.
Okay, one more time, what are they?
What are what?
The ships. I was thinking about fake backstories.
So was that.
I was thinking about group names.
There's a pretty like noticeable like mercenary ship that is in the similar filigree like design of like what the Hobgoblin's armor were wearing. Same, not like the same designs, but same like
Colors.
yeah
Symbols.
Materials.
Less materials,
Similar.
more just like same general vibe.
Mm.
And then another one is a very just sleek, plain sailing vessel.
That one.
I think
Boring
sleek and
one.
plain, yeah.
Like the boring one.
It's hard to identify something boring.
So we know the buzzard, right? That was his name.
Mm-hmm.
Did we catch the names of any of the other?
No.
I don't think we want to pose as other people.
No, I mean, because, like, if they're like, oh, this ship was with the buzzard's crew, and we'll be like, oh, yeah, the buzzard and so-and-so told us to take it back to you, I don't know.
I think it's probably easier to just play dumb. Just be like, I don't know, we're mercenaries, we're new. This is the ship they gave us to travel here.
Yeah.
That's true.
I like playing dumb.
Yeah. Because it's true.
It's
Yeah.
kind
To a
of-
certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
We are new, so... Attempts at lying will get people trying to question you further. If you just play dumb, they're just gonna go, fuck it, you know?
That's fair, yeah.
Unless you're really good at lying.
Unless you're really good at lying,
I
which
don't
I
think
am, but half the party isn't. So we're not gonna go that route.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a +5.
To deception?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you have a high
I have
charisma.
a +3. No
Maybe
chance.
you're just bad at lying.
I have bad line.
Maybe that was a lie.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe.
Who knows?
It wasn't.
So group names.
Here, the four of us here, it's just fantastic.
Wait, say that again?
Wait, say that.
Wait.
It's fantastic.
Oh, I hate that.
If we don't come up with one, I'm defaulting to land sharks.
I don't, it doesn't,
It sounds so cheesy. It's not terrible, but it's also so cheesy.
The Dream Reavers.
Since
Nope.
when? Okay, since when have you come across a gang or a mercenary band name that wasn't cheesy?
I think it feels different when when we're the ones presenting it, you know?
Well, yeah, but you know, we have to think it's cool.
I don't think it's cool.
Well, no, it's not. It's the first thing I came up with. By definition, it's not a cool name.
Undertow.
But
Here's the
Riptide.
Riptide.
Here's a follow-up question, though, in terms of fake backstories, histories, where we're coming from. So they're the people here are seeking help from Westhaven, from pirates, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if this is common knowledge in the rest of Snowdown. We don't know if people there know that the people here are looking for help with, seafaring folk. So if we present ourselves, obviously we're arriving on a sail ship, we have to have come from somewhere. But if we present ourselves as sailors, is there a chance that they're going to get suspicious? Probably not. But they probably are unaware. But still, is it a little safer to say that we're from Baldur's Gate and that's where we heard the news because it's not too far from and to not necessarily have a nautical themed name. I don't know, I'm trying.
Yeah, that certainly that makes sense.
A name might arrive later.
Yeah.
I think getting a base story down. I think if somebody asks, "What's your group called?" and we say we don't really have a name, whatever. They might expect one, they might not, whatever. But if they say, "Where are you from?" and you don't have an answer, that's the important part.
Yeah, no, that's true. So yeah, we're out from Baldur's Gate. Heard about some money making opportunities in Snowdown, and we wanted to get some in while the getting is good. Because I do think, isn't it common knowledge that it is starting to taper off overall, or is for
What do you mean?
Because I thought we heard that.
the mines were no longer.
Yeah, they're definitely running out of resources to take.
In Llandrain.
Just in Llandrain.
I mean, you can presume they've been there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You can presume maybe that resources are running low, but Lady Orlisa, as far as you are aware,
She's now
has no
intent.
plans of leaving.
Yeah.
Okay, then we just wanted to make some good coin. I mean, that's pretty much what any mercenary band wants, and they're not going to ask twice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Too
Perfect.
much competition in Baldur's Gate.
Basilisk Bane.
That
That's
was
the
the best
best
one, yeah.
one.
Yeah, good, right? I was thinking of Basilisk Gate.
Oh.
It's like we come around there. I don't know what the hell's around there. I just know that's the big gate. It's one of the 3 gates in Baldur.
3 gates of Boulder.
Well, why don't we get going into
Here we can worship Bane.
Snowdown.
No.
I feel like that's something that your hammer would object
No.
to.
I
Oh.
think your hammer might just kill you for
You might
that.
come out of the spot for that one.
Okay, are you setting sail?
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Say goodbye, good luck to Jet as well.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You say goodbye to Jet. Blackjack wishes you luck as he docks the Stormlord's Fury, and you guys take the unassuming looking vessel.
Does it have a name on the side or no?
It doesn't have a name. You can look around in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Captain's quarters.
Sure. You go into the captain's quarters.
I want to open every
and
box I can find.
You find, like, there's some personal effects in here. Like boots, clothing, a couple, like, very, like, pieces of weaponry that are almost like these curved and slightly jagged blades. You find some, like, personal, like, books, like journals or notes and writing, and you can't read it. What languages do you all speak?
Common, Infernal, and Alaskan.
Common, Elvish, Infernal, Abyssal. But I also have comprehend languages.
Common,
I'm pretty sure it's just.
Common, Infernal, not Infernal. Common, Elvish, and Aquan.
I can't
And these.
find it. Common giant primordial.
Yeah, you can't read any of this.
All ritual cast comprehend languages.
I'm gonna try on some of the clothes.
Casting comprehend languages, I don't believe it tells you what the language is, correct?
I don't think it does, but I can run
Oh.
my fingers over it and I understand it.
Yeah.
It says understand any written language. I don't think that quite means.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. I
So
wouldn't know.
it's really just it's nothing that you wouldn't expect. It's orders, it's directions, like similar to the stuff that like the hobgoblin had on him. That it's more just like, you know, this is what we're supposed to do, this is what we have, you know, ship logs, things that you would expect on a ship.
Yeah, any
nothing.
names of note?
Not really.
No.
No. There is names directly to Lady Erlisa.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
No, there's really no
Jonathan Snowdown.
names.
That was my father.
Please call me Johnny Snowden.
It's pretty unassuming that you would expect. But it's not a language you can understand.
Got it.
Are there any? That seems. There's no like illusions on it. I would know. I might know.
I can ritual cast attack magic.
Oh, wait, I think it. Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to see it, so I
Yeah.
don't know if it worked, but
Sure.
I mean, you could detect magic, see if it's magical, and then re-up comprehend languages and try to figure it out.
So, are you
Why
casting
not?
detect magic?
yeah.
Okay. You cast detect magic. You get a small blip of magic inside like what looks to be a wardrobe. There's no magic in the thing. You see this like elegant like dark blue robe, and within it a necklace with a small symbol like of an amulet with like a spider on it.
Got it.
It's
Oh,
very.
sorry, I was wearing
faintly
that robe.
magical.
Here's a necklace.
Is it magical as in I should identify it, or is it just like a amulet of some sort, like a
It is
symbol,
more
like
of
a holy
like
symbol?
Yeah, it is not magical enough to be like a magic item.
Yeah.
But it is magical in the sense that this has a little bit of like
divinity.
innate. Yeah, kind of. It's like protective in a way.
I don't know. This could be like just a stereotype that I'm pandering to, but like drow like spiders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like a fact.
Oh,
Like
I didn't want to assume.
All
I
right.
didn't want to assume.
That's all you have.
All right.
Is the robe comfy?
Yeah,
Does
it's a
it
little
fit?
small.
Your muscles rip through it.
I'm gonna still try to wear it anyway.
Okay.
Just for now.
Jules is wearing a comically small robe. As you all begin to set sail, It is about a 20-hour journey from Kithis to Llandrain. So if there's anything you'd like to talk about, anything you'd like to do beforehand, now is your last chance.
We have Nimbus, Merrick, and Yenna with us, you
Correct.
said? Okay. Social initiative?
Sure. So we'll do 20.
7.
6.
3 roll.
Rolly!
12.
18.
8.
Okay.
Alright.
No, I rolled a 7
Oh,
first.
right.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm trying to find the same names we used last time we made fake names.
Oh, mine was John Vos.
Mine was Mud.
It was not mud.
That sounds so close to Bon Jovi.
What?
That sounds so close to Bon Jovi.
Is that a terrible thing?
No. I'm just realizing that right now.
I think yours was Ruin or some shit. I think you gotta come up with
I think
you,
Ruin
you need
was
some,
it,
you
yeah.
need something new.
I can't remember.
I'll find it.
No, I think that was too. I think we were going for the archaeology angle, but that ended up. But then when we found the fucking thing and the password was ruination, that felt a little too on the nose. So I'd rather something else. That feels too ominous. Just like translate something in infernal or something.
Ignis.
What's mud in Latin?
Don't know. Ignis. Agony.
You're up, Paula.
My name's gonna be
Lucia.
John Vos Snowdown.
If there's
I'll
anything
be
you want to do,
John
you're up first.
Yeah, that's this. I'm trying to sort out everyone's, specifically these two. You know enough. You can figure yourself out. I'm trying to make sure these two know what they're on about.
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
Yeah.
You're expressing confidence in me. Thank
Yes.
Let 'em?
Huh?
you. Loot 'em.
Loot 'em?
Loot 'em.
Loot 'em.
Loot 'em?
Loot 'em.
Loot 'em.
Also,
What do you do when you kill a mercenary?
Loot 'em?
Loot 'em.
did we say that there's somebody around here with, and I kind of just wave at Arya's hammer and arm. Isn't there someone, did we talk about, is there someone here with your,
My spellbook? No.
no, not your
With
spellbook,
another
Arya.
shard.
Oh.
With another shard.
Yeah, it's been mentioned.
Okay.
It's here? In Snowdown?
Probably.
Wait, really?
There's
It was
reports
like
of
a
another guy
Goliath?
with similar material, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Goliath man.
We
A
don't
merc with an arm made of the same material. Goliath man.
How's that been recently? Any?
It's been fine.
You're the worst liar. You only have a +3.
It's been manageable.
Meeting?
He still bugs me, but I'm still me.
If we don't happen across the Goliath, are we leaving that alone?
That isn't really my decision.
If
It's his.
if we
Paula's making a
so
face.
so say we find this guy and say that his arm is made of the same material as your hammer. Would you want to see if you could transfer it to him? Or would you
Hell no.
I was going to say I didn't know if you were looking to get rid of it.
Why not?
I do want to get rid of it, but I don't trust a random mercenary with it.
That's fair.
What if we like give it to him
He
and then
doesn't-
kill him?
I don't
You
know.
feel
how-
your grip almost get a little bit tighter around the hammer as you say the words, I want to get rid of it.
Like, he wouldn't understand the power and the severity of this.
Do you?
I have a better idea than some random mercenary, I'd assume. I'm not on the level with Keldar and his friends there. They probably understand it a lot better. But I'm also a little in too deep to be like, oh, I'm just going to put this aside, you know?
Can you?
No, hell no, I can't. It is part of me now. And I have to kind of accept that.
Fair enough. I mean, I'll follow your lead on that.
I hope we don't run into him. I really do. Because then that means we can probably just walk away. If Collier really wants it, he can grow some legs and walk over to it himself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is that something he can do?
I don't know. I'm scared.
You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night to
I'm-
just
I'm-
a hammer.
walking around.
I'm worried
Just like
that
that baby yesterday in Fujiyama.
I'm worried that there'll be a point where his pair of legs is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll chop them off or something, or
No, I mean he'll take over Arya.
that's not great.
No,
There's a lot of this that I don't have control over. And the best thing I can do is just keep going.
isn't that the truth? Well, you know, whatever you decide, you know, I can't assume that y'all wouldn't help, but, you know, speaking for me, I'll help you.
No, I'm leaving you. No, I'm kidding.
You couldn't even finish that, could you?
No.
Wonderful. Awesome. And all we know about this guy is that he's a mercenary
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
a Goliath.
and a
I'm a
Goliath.
Goliath and a big man.
Awesome.
Oh, fuck, he might be taller than me.
Oh yeah, because full Goliath, right?
Presumably. I don't know.
But he's not Sharky like you. You have that on him. Throw that in his face.
I go that with my teeth.
It'd be cool if you had those rows of teeth like sharks do.
That'd be terrifying.
But it'd be cool.
Terrifying.
That'd be terrifying.
It would help with the wrestling.
That's true.
I think. No, never mind.
I was gonna say, is that the end of sentence?
Yeah.
I think.
I think. Sorry.
Therefore I am.
But therefore you are.
Renee
Yeah.
Descartes.
Renee Descartes.
Okay. So, I mean, that was technically on Hollow's social
Yep.
initiative, but
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a group combo.
Yeah.
anything?
I want to go drink
Oh.
with Jules.
All right.
I kind of just try to find Jules somewhere,
I'll probably be in the mess hall.
and I just
Already
have like
drinking?
I just have like a keg that
A kegger.
I bought like a barrel not that long, like it's like a small barrel sort of thing, and I just kind of placed it on the table.
That's a shot. Okay.
Send me a drink. Let's do it.
Oh, true. All right. Fuck it.
I pour each of us a glass.
Mhm.
So, how have you been doing? Good. Well,
Listeners, James just gave me the most awkward thumbs up. I mean, regarding what? Just in general, or?
in general,
I mean,
and
fine.
a good deal with your brother.
I mean, it still fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm still dying inside always. But I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment.
Yeah. I just feel like me and Hollow weren't really there to talk about it with you. But at the same time, I hope you can understand why. 'Cause
No, I get it. You just met me.
well, it's also because, in a way, I can relate with you, but only for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I wanted to kind of talk to you about it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to do it when I got a second chance, and it just feels unfair to you.
You shouldn't feel guilty for that.
Yeah.
Just because, Vandris and I got a shit luck of the draw doesn't mean you shouldn't feel like you're walking on eggshells around me for having a sister that's kind of alive. Ish.
Alive-ish, yeah.
3/4.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. You figured things out.
I haven't. I mean, I'm assuming that Vandris's father knows now. At this point, it's been a few weeks.
Well, you told the.
I told those other Triton that I didn't think all Triton would know each other, but here we are.
Yeah.
If only I had the same issue.
Sometimes, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So you just gotta do it.
I don't know. I know that that Vandris's dad was a shitty guy. At least that's what my mom told me, but I thought maybe it would have been worth like face-to-face conversation,
Yeah.
And it's been so long and nothing. It's kind of bothering me a little bit. I would have liked to at least known who he was, if not to maybe see him again and like some of those facial features. I don't know.
Still plenty of life to live, you never know. Tritons are a secretive bunch, so he could be planning to try to find some sort of meeting towards you, I don't know. Or you could never see him again.
Yeah.
Never see him ever in your life. But I think what's important is that you sent the message because he still does have a right to know.
Yeah. And at least that stopped my mom from having to do it because she doesn't like talking about him. I'm not really sure why she left. But I know that it wasn't on good terms and I wanted to save her from that.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the very least, I did that.
You did a good thing in both directions. You're the mediator for your mom, and you sent the message to a father who I would bet is grieving right now. And you did the right thing.
Yeah.
And we're here for Jules if you need it.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Beer.
Now that the sappy stuff is out of the way, you're going to be captain one day, right?
That's the goal.
Have you come up with a ship name yet?
We're struggling to come up with a fake mercenary name.
I know, but this is... I can make a list if you want me to. I can get a whole list of perfect names for a ship. Or you throw some recommendations at me, just toss it around.
If
You
you
gotta
want to
start
do your
speaking.
brainstorming, by all means.
All right,
I give you creative freedom.
got it.
I may or may not pick any or none of your names.
Rope knot.
No.
Bowling.
What?
Like a bowling knot.
Oh, I thought like bowling,
Square.
like the sport.
Square knot.
The monkey's fist.
They don't have to be knots. They don't have to be knots.
I don't know. I'm just thinking nautically. Pylon.
Nautically. That's a type of rope, isn't it?
Nautical means relating to ships.
No, like pylon.
Pylon?
Yeah.
That's what you tie your ship to, right? Well, there's also the cleat.
I don't know anything about ships in real life. I just know that they go.
Rudder.
All right, I'm gonna let you keep.
Okay.
on that.
Daggerboard.
Dagger board.
Starboard.
The jib. That's the
Flying jib.
That's the jib is the little sail that goes at the front of the ship, and then the flying jib is the big thing that you use when you go downwind.
I thought that was a vice president.
Jib.
Please clap.
Please clap. And Ari's just going to keep rattling off really bad names.
I'm a zone out.
All right.
Tacking and driving.
Aaron, anything you want to do?
Okay.
It's a double major in fishy names.
So, I'm at the helm sailing, and would Hollows just be like walking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I would want to have.
I am still like crew on a ship. I think I would be doing something like productive
Oh, yeah, but
somewhere.
it's a stretch where just kind of
It's a small ship.
yeah.
All ships are. There's a really limited space where I could be.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm at the helm and I just say over to Hollow Ice and like shoot. walk close to me or something. This was not fine.
I'm carrying like a giant pile of rope or some shit.
I love rope. I love rope.
Paula, I realize I owe you an apology.
For what?
I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I disparaged Luskin so much.
Oh, yes. You do owe me an apology. Thank you.
Damn.
One's home is an important thing, even if it's not perfect.
I know I'm very biased towards it. I know that I think fondly about it from a while ago because I was a kid and I didn't have to worry about anything. I know it's a piece of dog shit, but that's for me to say.
Yeah. And I would...
If you're gonna talk to me, you have to hold some of these.
Oh, well, I'm kind of piloting. Okay, yeah, no, just kind of with one hand on the rudder. Helm or rudder? No, helm.
Helm.
Yeah,
The rudder is the actual thing that goes
yeah.
in the water.
On the helm, and it's also holding the ropes. What was I gonna say? Maybe lose my train of thought.
What's a train?
We're on a ship.
Luskin.
Oh,
apologizing
yeah.
apologizing
Thank
to
you,
me,
thank
God's
you.
favorite princess.
I know. I wouldn't know how to feel if I heard that there was like some secret drow behind the scenes running everything. Apparently.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that feels very in character for Luskin. There's always somebody behind the scenes running everything. It's either the Arcane Brotherhood, it's the ships, it's the coin spinners or some other gang, or it's apparently Jarlaxle. Who really cares?
I would think you do.
It doesn't make a difference to most of the people. Do you have food on the table? That's what matters.
Do you think it'll get better one day?
Oh, who the hell's to say?
You are?
Why me? I'm not doing anything. I'm running away.
That is true. I mean, once we get done with this whole business and kill that lich, maybe. I don't know how that's going to pan out. But let's say we do. And you're back to yourself, just Hollow, or if you want to keep that name, or whatever name you choose afterwards.
I've already talked about keeping my name.
Oh, my apologies. I don't know, what's going to be next for you?
I like sailing. I'd like to keep doing this. I would have left Luskin earlier if I had the means to. I love it. That doesn't mean I want to spend the rest of my life there. It killed me. It killed my mother.
Oh, I don't think
No, I have not spoken about this.
Yeah. Oh.
I love it, and I also want to get very far away from it. These are things that can coexist.
And I understand, or at least I'm bad with this sort of thing. I'm sorry.
I can tell.
Not a lot of people confide in me, so I just kind of.
I can tell.
Damn. Well, thank you for being so blunt about it.
Yes. Well, seeing as we first met you because you were alone because your ship was gone and you didn't know any, you didn't have any friends to help you, then, stands to reason.
I try. I guess I was trying to. I guess I kind of hope I cultivate sort of a mysterious vibe.
No.
No?
More of a wet cat vibe.
Damn. Well,
Merrick is mysterious.
Merrick.
You still haven't paid us.
What are you talking about?
What, the promised payment for getting your Tressum back? We picked up some stuff along the way.
Well, yeah, that's your payment. We done jobs and you got in shares. That's how pirating works.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was never... I don't think I was ever... I do love sailing. I do love it. I do feel more... It's said that seals get sick when they're on land for too long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think... It's like I get... It's not like a physical sickness. It's like a... I don't know, yearning?
Homesick?
Yeah. But I don't know what that home is. This is kind of a gestures towards everything. Dropping the ropes.
Theophylline?
Maybe. I don't know.
We're at the shot.
Yeah.
I take up the ropes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, well.
Gran wanted to kind of motion to things here. And I
Yes. Bards.
I don't know. I am. Is it weird? I'm more so excited than afraid than going to Snowdown.
Like excited to be charging headfirst into a battle that has nothing to do with you?
I don't know.
That might kill you?
That's true. I'm
I'm not trying to say you should be afraid. I'm looking for clarification.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. It means you got that adventurer pirate blood in you, I guess.
But I'm not excited about any potential spoils we might get. I think I'm just happy for once in my life I'm doing something worthwhile.
Oh, you're being sentimental. Okay, I get it now.
Jesus.
Who is that?
I guess. I don't know. Let's go and
It's okay. The sentimentality gets everybody for at least a couple of weeks. It'll wear off eventually. But
Okay. There are times that I don't know whether or not
my what?
if your detachment is real or some sort of facade.
Let me know if you figure it out.
Will do. Why?
Every time Aaron like takes a pause, Hollow starts to walk away, then he goes, and one more thing.
Yeah, fair.
I have shit to do.
Okay.
You're kind of swerving around because you keep doing your grand gestures, so you concentrate on the boat.
You do never know what's gonna happen next.
I know! I fucking died! I leave.
Good. Nice talk.
Okay. Jules, anything you want to do?
Iris isn't here, right?
Nope.
Okay.
The only other...
Yenna, Merrick, and Nimbus.
There you go.
I'll talk to Merrick.
Okay.
Mirror beers.
You find Merrick, like, sort of... I was gonna say polishing his sword, but he has a hammer. Tending to the breaks and damage to his warhammer that or his giant stone mallet that he previously got at the Battle of Kithis. Making sure he's ready.
So, questions.
Mm-hmm.
You're, like, from, like, Sea Elf places, right? Like, Sea Elf cities?
Sure.
Have you ever been to a Triton one?
Nope.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Really.
Dang, I was hoping to maybe find someone who maybe knew a little something.
I don't think I'm the guy.
You've never been to any?
No.
You live under a rock?
Why do I have a reason to go to a Triton city, Jules?
I don't know. You live underwater? I don't know.
I don't live underwater.
Well, you
I
did.
live in West Haven.
I don't know. I'm just frustrated.
About what? Oh, damn it. Why did I ask that?
I mean, I don't have to tell you. I can just go if you don't.
Go ahead. Let it all out.
I don't know. There's a guy that I need to talk to in a Triton city, and I'm trying to find information about Triton cities to see if I can maybe find it and find the guy. So.
I can get I know about information. I don't know about Tritons or Triton cities. Who are you trying to track down? Is this a debt? Do you
No.
need them dead?
No, I just need to talk to him, I think. Just a conversation.
Oh,
Civis Rudelvath from Ultimath.
no idea.
Yeah. Same. Never met the guy, actually, so.
Okay, so
So what?
I'm still not sure how this is, like...
I don't know. I thought you had maybe seen one before and could...
What, a Triton?
Or like a city. I don't know. Sea Elf cities are underwater, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd maybe traveled.
Not really.
Alright,
I'm a
well.
mercenary. I mean, I do...
But like mercenaries travel, that's...
Yeah, but I travel on the water. Not under the water. Above the water.
Alright, well. Thanks anyway.
Sorry. Is that all?
Yeah.
It was pretty short. Nothing else?
Not that I can think of, really.
Okay.
I'll drink beer with Nimbus, but I don't have to argue that.
So if there's nothing else that anyone needs to do, we will resume with our journey. It's about a 20-hour journey as you make your way from Kithis to Llandrain. And you are arriving sort of in like a very early misty morning. The town of Llandrain is precariously situated between the rocky cliffs of the Andover Heights mountain range and the rocky and reef-filled harbor of the sea to the north. The humble buildings made of gray stone hug the side of the cliffs to keep them protected from the fierce winds. You can see large chimneys of bloomery furnaces in a nearby courtyard, surrounded by piles of coal and carts filled with very sparse-looking iron ore. The air is thick with a pungent mix of brine, iron, and charcoal as the smelteries spit out black fumes. You can feel the heat on your face, even against the cold ocean breeze, sort of like numbing your ears and nose. The rocky cliffside is pocked with mining tunnels, some of which seem abandoned and others actively being used. You hear the twang of metal on an anvil as a blacksmith nearby works away. Although not nearly as desolate as Kithis, the population here is fairly small. Most of the folk here have dreary eyes and gaunt figures. Most of them are covered in either charcoal stains or dirt stains, depending on where they're working. And as you sort of dock the ship, make your way into this sort of small town square courtyard, you see 3 dwarven individuals leading a group of people pushing a cart full of ore to the smeltery.
Oh, we were supposed to meet the contact here. I just remembered.
You see they all stop, or they all see these 3 dwarven individuals stop the cart and like look at you and begin to make their way over towards you. You see this sort of like broad like mountain dwarf man, scraggly blonde hair, facial stubble, and this like half plate armor. And you see he has like a sort of symbol of like a targe shield. Is that how you pronounce it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So like, and it's covered in blood. You see. Let's see who else is there. Another dwarf individual that's a little bit shorter and stouter. This like ruddy brown skin, long, like dark black hair, and heavier plate armor, carrying a war hammer. And you see a bald, gray-skinned dwarf man, a Dwergar individual, with these sort of like white mutton chops, very, very faint white mutton chops. these like covered in dark tattoos, similar to tattoos that you've seen Hilgrim have on his body, and like leather garb.
Before, like, as we're docking, I want to cast Mage Armor.
Okay. And they walk up to you. This is the big mountain dwarf man. Who might you be?
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries. Came in from Baldur's Gate. We heard there was good money to be made here.
Is that so?
Yes.
So that would explain why you have Calamar's ship.
I don't know. We arrived, and this is just the ship they sent us on our way with.
From Kithis?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Make a deception check.
Get that D6 in there.
18.
18. Well then, mercenaries. What were you hired to do?
Fight.
Fight. There ain't much money to be made here. I'm afraid you've come to the wrong city.
Then we'll move
Town.
on. Then we'll move on. Get out of your hair. Or see what we can drum up. We're gonna be no trouble to you.
We just had a job, alright? We can keep moving if you want. Like, I mean...
Where is the money to be made here, then? Because I didn't make the whole fucking journey for nothing.
Go to Harlock. Go to Caer Westphal. We don't have a choice. Lady Elisa set us up here. I would assume you would have orders from Lady Elisa.
I think someone did at some point.
I don't know. I just signed the dotted line.
Some noble type. I don't know.
I was half paying attention through whatever. I just want money, dude.
Well, if you're staying, then you're staying. If you're moving along, then you're moving along.
Sounds like we're moving along.
The local inn is occupied.
By y'all or someone else?
By us.
Ah, fair.
You can hold up on one of the empty mining holes. If you so desire.
Well, then thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, thanks, Dick.
You want to do something? Clear the monsters.
Monsters.
In the mines where you're setting us up for the night?
Mm-hmm. Some of them. Some of them have abandoned.
What's the pay?
The pay will be whatever I decide. Go do the fucking work.
No.
We're busy.
I think it's best we decide terms now.
I'm afraid you're not going to order me to do anything in my city. Else I'll cut you down.
It wasn't an order. It wasn't an order, mate. It was a suggestion.
Back off. Do the fucking work, and you'll get paid. This is our city.
Clearly.
Fuck off.
So much for being your city if we've never heard of you.
Don't have to hear of me. You don't have to hear of me. Shut up.
Fuck. It's just funny.
I'm the one with the money.
Yeah, I'm here for the money. Let's just do the job and get moving.
And they move on.
I do not like that guy.
Shocker.
I wonder why. You came in here and started making demands.
It wasn't a demand, I just said. I think it's best to just not even gonna say
Demanding for...
To mercenaries.
Do we know anything about that contact we're supposed to talk about? Or talk to? In Llandrain?
I don't know where.
I mean, you know his name is Miles Maddock. He's supposed to be a blacksmith.
Then let's look for a blacksmith.
For smithery.
Smithy.
Okay. Begin walking around the city. You see this, like, you would notice with your passive perception, the sort of Dwergar individual in the leather guard keeps eyeing you all, like, very suspiciously. And then he sort of, like, continues following the business with the other two.
Yeah, just kind of, casually, not like looking at any other direction, like still walking in our direction. Just say, I think we're going to have a problem with that Dwarven guy. And keep might suspect something.
Or he's just a prick.
Potentially. But still, I think he's more wary than the other two.
I'm wary that we're gonna take all his fucking money.
Or that we're not who we say we are.
It'd probably be something best that we don't say out loud.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't saying this like, you know.
Mm.
So, you walk around the city and you follow that sound of a hammer on an anvil. And eventually you make your way to what looks closer to these big bloomery furnaces. This thick smell of ash and smoke as they are, melting down ore. You see like an average height, definitely folk man. You see he's got this light brown hair that's definitely been sun bleached with a few streaks of blonde over time, sort of tied up. Tan skin, banging away on an anvil. He looks, compared to the other individuals, he looks a little bit. He's definitely gaunt and malnourished, but probably is in the best shape out of, the rest of the individuals here, just simply because of his job. And you see he's sort of just working away, covered in dirt, sweat, on an anvil, just banging.
So outdoors?
Yeah, it is outdoors.
Is this house or shop nearby?
Yeah. So he's outside of his it looks to be a shop. He's on there's an awning covering overhead, and a forge that's outside with a chimney leading up that's puffing out black smoke. So he is right next to adjacent. Mm-hmm. His workshop is adjacent to his shop.
Where exactly are we? Are we outdoors right now, or are there a lot of people
you're
around?
Outdoors. I mean, there's people. Again, it's a sparse population, maybe 50 total. Mm-hmm. It's a sparse population. You don't see any dwarves around.
Okay.
But there's a couple people working the smelteries. It's loud. There's smelteries, bloomeries, blasting air, fire, smoke, banging. There's miners, carts being rolled full of ore and coal. It's a loud working environment.
And a bunch of kids around. Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna take one of my javelins and just kind of break part of the tip off of it. Mm-hmm. We have an excuse to go to the blacksmith.
Smart.
Mm-hmm. Just try to I need this fixed.
Okay. So this individual is just going away.
Greetings, Smith.
Keeps hammering and doesn't even look up at you.
Oh, I just wanted to talk to you because my fellow crew member here has a potential repair job for you.
Stick it in the pile. We'll get to it.
No, I think the issue is it requires some delicate work, and it might. Is there any chance we can negotiate inside your shop?
No.
Which one of you is in charge?
Me.
Was there a code word? We never got a code word, right?
No. At least not that.
I'd like to know the name of the people I work with. I'd like to know the name of the people I work with. For business.
You don't need my name. Just give me your shit.
I don't know, man. We traveled plenty of miles to get here.
I don't do business with mercenaries. Give me your shit.
I dropped his name. Did you not catch it?
What?
I said we traveled plenty of miles to get here.
Oh, okay.
All the way from Llandrain.
No reaction from him.
Come inside.
Good work, Jules.
I love puns.
Give me your weapon.
I don't give a shit about this.
And he takes it inside. And you sort of walk in this sort of dimly lit stone interior. And he immediately pulls out a weapon. Who are you?
Oh, we're here.
I think you know who we are.
Don't say that in this scenario.
That sounds really ominous. I'm sorry.
No.
We're here to help from Alwyn. We're here.
Keep your voice down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm not yelling.
We're from Llandrain. Sir Garen
We're the
sent
cavalry,
us
or the sea
We
equivalent
don't
of
have a
cavalry.
horse.
seahorse.
I don't believe you.
How do we know your name then?
Because I'm the blacksmith here. Many people know my name.
Is there any way we could get you to believe us? I mean,
You heard of the buzzard? The mercenary?
He's dead as shit. We killed him.
No.
don't we have his boots?
Yes, that's what I was gonna show.
Sir Garen is around. I think he's floating. He's flying up above us if he's
Yeah,
reaching.
but he's not gonna land.
Well, no.
You know Sir Garen.
Yeah,
Yes.
good fellow.
He's alright.
Fought with him and get this.
How do I know you're not lying?
Flies the hippogriff.
You got that spell that can, like, tell the truth or
No.
whatever?
No, I don't know.
Then shit, man, I don't know.
Well, we were not given any official like seals or anything.
Yeah.
Come back this evening.
Alright, fair
With
enough.
less eyes on us.
Hmm.
Even here.
I don't care about the javelin, by the way. You can chuck it and sell it and do whatever you want. Just need an
He
excuse.
throws it in a pile.
Remove from inventory.
Anything you could tell us about the mines and the monsters there? What type of monsters? The dwarves weren't exactly forthcoming.
I'm not sure. One of the mines was, I guess, abandoned. We had to leave it. There's some good resources in there. There was some sort of, I don't know, some sort of thing preventing them from doing something. And it doesn't help that the mines are already drawing out. We can't meet our quota. We can't meet our quotas.
Hmm. Well, I do think in the meantime, until we reach evening, we might as well check it out, keep up appearances, maybe.
Go kill some monsters.
We'll talk more later.
Yeah. Be safe. And thank you for taking a chance on us.
I haven't promised anything.
I know. Provisionally.
I just realized something, but it's meta, so I can't share it.
Share it. You can't say things like this.
I, Colleen, remembered the fact that Dwargar could turn invisible.
Oh.
None of us would know that.
Nope. Well, gang, let's kill some indescript monsters.
Fair enough. As long as it's not that freaky bear.
It'd be strange if another one of those showed up here.
I didn't like that thing.
Yeah.
Bears should not have long tongues like that.
No.
Or tentacles.
Mm,
That's not natural.
I agree. Well, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, can you point us in at least like where they are?
It's the eastern one.
Eastern. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna go to the western one. Be a rebel.
So,
They don't know that. They
oh,
don't know.
sorry. Let me change music. As you're sort of leaving, Miles stops you on your way. One of you on your way out. Free Durog.
Durog?
Mm-hmm. I think he's chained up within the mines.
Okay.
He's gotten on the dwarves' bad side. They kept him chained up there. He has a couple things. Better only bring him food every other day or so. He probably hasn't seen the sun in 3 weeks.
Hmm.
But he's a friend. If he's in there and alive, get him out. Get him to safety. He is also an ally. If you are who you say you are.
Keep that in mind.
If you know Sir Garen, then come back at night.
Mhm.
I suggest going into the mines at night as well. I wouldn't go yet.
Anything
Because if they see you with Durog, then they're going to know that.
we could cast invisibility on him, but I do agree night would make it easier.
Get out of here. And he continues going about his business.
So
If we step outside, are the Dwarven still around and are they still looking at us?
You don't see anyone at the moment.
Okay.
Oh no.
Right, you see like lights on in like a larger building, like 2-story building that you would assume to be an inn.
Mm-hmm.
You see like there's no
Like Home Alone shadows?
yeah, you see like there's windows of like thick there aren't really like windows like glass. It's more just like big wooden shutters, and a couple of them are like cracked open. And you see like light and like shadows and movement inside. You can assume that dwarven individuals might be within there.
Yeah. Just for a little bit of keeping up appearances, I'm gonna like punch Jules in the arm and like complain like normal volume, not like I'm being obvious, but just like be like, fucking can't even get your javelin fixed on a timely manner. Bullshit.
This place is a fucking shithole. I was acting. I'm sure the people are lovely.
Fucking shithole / J.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
I had an idea, but it's kind of hard to talk about.
You can make your way to one of the abandoned mines if you want somewhere more private.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way to the, one of the abandoned mines that it described. So there's 2 mines that are more like eastern. The easterly one you can see is definitely fully like blocked off by like, not like super blocked off, but like wood nailed, just like don't go in here. You can probably assume that that's where whatever monsters were residing. And you see another eastern mine that as you walk inside, there's nothing left in there. It's just empty. Or probably some sort of depleted mine, and that's where they were saying to hold up if you so desired. So you can sort of like set your things down, bedrolls, whatever type of minimal camping equipment if you want, or you can just have a conversation within here. But
Okay.
it is
I'll start unpacking just for the sake of appearances.
Yeah.
I think unpacking is important, yeah.
okay.
I think maybe it might be a good idea to see if we can try to, I don't know, scout out the inn, maybe see if they're have anything important in their rooms. We could definitely learn some information, potentially.
Theoretically, how fast would news probably spread if we just fucking kill all the fuckers in this place?
Well, that's assuming that those 3 we saw were all of them.
I'm assuming it's not, but if this town is a population of like this small, they probably wouldn't need that many mercenaries to
I don't know.
take control.
It might be less of a question of how fast can news travel, and will they notice if there is no more news? You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
We don't know how regularly they're communicating with this with the viceroy.
Or sending supplies or money along.
Yeah, we don't know how often they come along for their tithe.
You can ask. That'd be something that you could definitely ask Miles if you have a conversation at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just wait till our briefing with Miles.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, but that's...
Oh,
That's what I just
now you're
said.
saying in character. What? Okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Like, it was pretty early morning.
Okay.
Probably like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
I am also very tempted to fuck with those doors.
These guys fucking suck.
I think before we do anything like that, we want to talk to Miles so we can
Yeah.
identify who's who.
And also make sure we're not making things worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's not just us now.
because I do think we can. I think we can take out these guys easy, but we just need. I don't want any stragglers.
Why are you rolling?
I'm just rolling.
He's never just rolling.
Oh, we made it.
Right now, we can just clear out the cave, unless we don't want to do that.
I think we might as well.
It would make sense.
Plus, we get to ingratiate ourselves with Miles a little.
Here's my question. Did you leave...
Oh, where Mirik.
Did you
Probably.
leave Miragena and Nimbus on the ship?
I think like it's always like if they want to come along, then they can.
I would say Yenna definitely.
Yeah, leave
Yeah,
her
yeah,
ass
yeah.
on the ship.
I think having Yenna definitely, and I'd say at least one other person so that she's not like left alone in case of bullshittery.
I would
She
say
should be
probably at least leave Merrick because I feel like he might do a better job of protecting the ship.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't even want to come deal with all this anyway.
I mean, Nimbus has like dimension door.
Yeah,
Like she could still
Honestly,
escape.
we could probably leave them both then.
Just
Honestly.
leave them all on the ship.
yeah,
I think that makes more sense. Have us do this, and then they're holding it down.
yeah. Okay.
POP,
Okay.
hold it down.
So, would you like to head into the mines now, or would you like to wait?
How would it look normal for us to like go to the inn and just get a drink there?
I'd say so.
My only issue is that it seems like they really stake their territory of the inn, and they don't want us in there.
They say we couldn't stay there.
Eh,
I think that's getting a drink.
that's true.
Especially
And if there is, they'll tell us, and then we just fuck off and go
yeah,
to the cave.
get into a big argument at the bar, and then that's.
I would love to throw someone through a window.
Yeah, I figure either we go straight to the mines right now, be like, yeah, we're mercenaries, we're here for our gold, and then we'll fucking get out of here because you obviously don't want us, or we waste the day getting tipsy in the inn. I was about to say getting pissed drunk. We really shouldn't be actually getting drunk, but waste the day in the inn. Also very normal, I'd say.
Was the monster,
Don't pay with gold though. Pay with like copper
the
and silver.
monster mine, was that the same one that they said the Dura was in?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, we shouldn't really go till night anyways.
I mean, 2 of us have invisibility.
That's true.
But also, God told us to go at night, so.
God suggested an NPC. Suggested
You can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
We could turn him invisible if we wanted to escape,
I mean-
and tell him to like wait in the woods until dark.
A humble blacksmith is not going to know, you have
Everything.
Yeah.
capabilities turning
Yeah.
people invisible.
Yeah, I mean,
He knows, under cover of night, easier to sneak someone out of place. That's what he's going to suggest.
What we could do is go to the bar, just get a quick pre-monster killing drink
Mm-hmm.
to, just be like for luck or whatever the fuck,
And
and
scout out.
then go to the mines,
Yeah,
just so we get some more intel.
I'm for it. Grab a drink.
yeah.
Hit the caves.
I wouldn't necessarily want to go through their rooms
Oh,
because
absolutely.
if
not.
we are caught, then we're fucked completely and totally, right?
Mhm.
There's literally no reason that we would be going through their rooms and looking at their personal stuff if we're just random mercenaries.
We're just casing the joint right now.
Yeah.
We can't do anything weird.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the.
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah.
Get a drink.
Okay. So you make your way toward the inn, and you hear some, rabble-rousing inside. You hear,
I don't have the rabble,
demands
hold the
coming
rousing.
from,
Names.
John does.
Profit.
Oh,
With it-
that's two on the nose.
but with an F. With an F. I'm a tiefling.
That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, but there's also profit with a PH.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you weren't doing that one. Mirror.
Mirik?
Mirror.
Oh, Mir. Okay. It's like you can't throw under the bus like that. Okay.
Okay.
Just making sure. Onwards.
You sort of walk in, and you see 4 dwarven individuals.
Mhm.
You see 2 you don't recognize. 2 you do. You see the bigger, broad, blonde with facial stubble man who seems to be kind of like the leader of this
Mhm.
group. You see that same, gold dwarf or hill dwarf with the long black hair and the plate armor. You see another Dwergar, female, fully bald, no facial hair, similar tattoos, and plate armor. And you see another one that looks oddly similar to the previous gold dwarf or hill dwarf, with the brownish skin, tied back black hair, but this time not wearing super heavy armor, but padded armor. And you see this individual, the sort of leader individual, look up. Hey, I said this was occupied.
Well, we can't even get a fucking drink around here?
come on! And you see like one like of the sort of like heavy half-plate individual. Come on, Siggy, let him get a drink.
I mean, what else are you gonna do in this shit town?
Fine. But keep where we can see you.
Oh,
It's a small place.
Barmaid! And you see like these like this like gaunt woman with like sort of like a headdress on that is very, very like worn down and tired. Get them drinks. And she like sort of nods and goes into the back to grab some sort of like bottle of alcohol. You can sit at the bar.
Fair enough.
thank you, Grace.
I sit at the bar.
Sit at the bar with the beer.
I'm assuming they're not paying her.
No.
I'm
No.
not gonna pay her. I feel bad. I feel so bad. I'm just kind of.
You see, the dwarves have like in your presence have quieted down and calmed down. Like they're definitely they're continuing on their conversation, but they are definitely speaking out of volume. You cannot hear, and as well as like pretty much keeping one eye on you the entire time.
Can I try to listen in?
You can try. Make a perception with disadvantage.
Lucky.
How does that work with disadvantage?
No, it just says on any roll I could re-roll. So disadvantage, it would just be. Oh, I'll just
Do you
use the
still-
highest roll.
You'd use the lowest, no matter what.
I think. Would you re-roll and then still take disadvantage?
I don't think so. No, because on lucky it says you use you can use whichever roll. On a lucky roll. Whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw, you can spend one luck point to roll an additional d20. You choose which die to use.
Huh.
Okay, so it's either your lucky roll or the lowest one that you just rolled.
Okay.
Yeah, which I haven't made.
So roll one more d20.
Oh, definitely that one. So that was a 24.
24. Okay. You can make out some voices and stuff. What languages do you speak?
Speaking fucking fucking.
Comprehend languages you can understand spoken word as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of elbow Arya. You think they got rats in this place?
I mean, in a place like this, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's theoretically possible for rats to be.
I just kind of
Anywhere.
stare at her.
God, look at all the mud that's been trapped in.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I got some on my boots. I summoned mud.
I wouldn't do it while they're here, like because they're watching us.
Yeah.
But like,
Go pee!
Wouldn't
Go
you-
pee right now! Go pee! Piss! Wait. Piss with your rat!
I'm gonna try to like nonchalantly like take a cig.
so stoic.
What are you doing?
Cigarette.
Cigarette bit.
You're stepping outside?
Yeah, is there like a I'm assuming there's like not a bathroom, it's like an outhouse outside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the outhouse outside.
Okay.
Gonna summon mud.
They like watch you as you go outside.
Yeah.
Can a girl fucking piss?
I'm gonna summon mud, and then while I'm in the outhouse, I'm gonna cast comprehend languages on. Does it affect my?
If you're watching through your familiar's eyes and ears, then I believe you should
cast
still
it
get
on
the effects
yourself.
of comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Gonna cast comprehend languages on myself, and have mud wander around the little bar, hiding.
Okay. Make a stealth check for mud.
Yep. It's a rat 5e. I love him. Oh my god, what a little guy.
Oh no.
It's just a flat d20 roll.
Come on.
Blowing a
17.
Oh, very nice.
Every time James rolls, I just have to blow a kiss at his dice.
A little guy. Love rats.
Monster!
No,
Monster!
no.
That's what it says!
Monster.
So,
If they step on him and kill him, you have to pay to resummon him.
so
We have money now.
That's
Throw some
true.
money to take.
you manage to hide mud in like some sort of like beam within the ceiling and get above them, and you can hear them speaking. And you know, as you're sort of having a drink while Mud listens, you're hearing things like, you're hearing words that don't fit together.
They're using thieves' can and
Thieves' can
dwarvish.
Dwarvish? Are you
Wait, but if you can still
Hollow
tell me
might know.
Wait,
Like, so
Hollow
not
might know.
not all. So you're getting okay. Because not all of it is just thieves' can.
Yeah.
There are certain things and phrases they're not going to say, we're going to do this. But you're getting the idea that, like, there is clearly mistrust with your group,
Mm-hmm.
and they are going to want to surveil you. How, when, where, you don't know.
Do you know thieves can't?
I do.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, someone does. If you write it down, or at least remember, would Aaron be able to translate?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Like, and again, this is up to DM interpretation, but my idea of thieves' cant is that it's not all necessarily going to be the same everywhere.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna be regional, like only like dwarf stuff, because they can use terms that relate directly to the culture.
Correct.
And if I have no insight into that, I have no insight.
Correct.
It's a combination of dwarves.
Yeah.
From where are they from? Like
You don't know.
From who knows?
From
where?
all over seemingly, because
Yeah.
there's Dwarven.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good point.
So, you know, again, it's going to depend, like, a lot of thieves that are going to be, you know, regardless of race or cultural background, if they're all within Baldur's Gate, they're going to learn some sort of Baldur's Gate lingo.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with, like, Waterdeep or, you know, any big city like that.
Yeah.
It's possible that you might be able to, like, some of it might be similar, but I would say there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
Peppermint, I'm hearing the encoded Dwarvish. They distrust our group, and they're going to try to survey us.
Yeah, that is, like, what you can
So-
assume is the most important aspect of it.
Got it. I come back in from the bathroom
Okay.
and kind of just like whisper relay that to our group.
Okay.
Mm.
Make a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was a little late for that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
18.
18.
Nice.
Okay. You very, slyly, nonchalantly just kind of let the
so
group
nonchalant.
know about that. They still do have an eye on you, and they've kind of stopped talking and are continuing to just have their drink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna finish my cup.
You see, there's like they're looking with like expectant eyes, like when you finish your drink, like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Finish my cup. Slam it on the counter. Slide it. Get up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna saunter out of there.
I can't do that. I need to sip this a little bit more.
Okay. So eventually, you guys finish your drink and you
Yeah.
make your way out.
To the mines. To the mines. I don't know why I responded to myself. I think I'm losing
Bro's
it. I
losing
think
it.
I'm losing it,
I
y'all.
was losing it.
Okay. So, you guys are heading to the mines.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there were 6 total dwarves, 2 hill, 2 stone, and 2 dwargar.
No.
No.
You're right now. All you know of is currently 5.
5.
Correct.
Oh, I thought there were 6.
Mm-mm.
So there's the blonde guy, the 2 hills, and the 2 dwargar.
Correct.
Gotcha.
You can tell the two two hill dwarfs look like
Twins or something.
yeah.
You have a dagger of warning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Just stay alert. I think if they're gonna
Balls.
watch us anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably be in this area. So let's still be careful with what we're saying.
Yeah. Colleen is drawing the dwarves, it would appear.
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
I accidentally made this one kind of Kratos.
Well, let's go. Let's go kill some monsters. Get paid.
Get the gold and get the fuck out of here. What
Pulling
was-
off the wooden planks.
Let's go in.
Hey, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Beep, boop. There's a blonde one you said?
Yep. I did something wrong. Just give me 1 second.
Let's give this guy like.
Bro did something wrong.
Let's give this guy like Kurt Cobain hair. Maybe history will follow itself. She's purple.
Okay. So, you guys make your way to the sort of eastern mine. You see the sort of blocked off wooden, like very, very rickety wood. It almost looks like dangerous to walk inside, how like swiftly this was created and made. You see two like roughly nailed in like beams of wood just like blocking the entrance. Like you could easily go under it, but it's more of a symbol rather than like specifically trying to keep people out or in.
Okay.
You make your way inside. You guys all have dark vision?
Yeah.
So,
Except for.
Except for Jules.
you don't have dark vision?
I can't see shit.
Okay. You can't see anything.
Same question as the Warrens. Do we want light so you can see, or do we think that would attract attention?
No, I can.
No deal? We'll put you in the middle.
I do think this time I'm gonna preemptively cast invisibility on myself to scout.
Or I think maybe instead of just like a single file line, maybe we could go 2 and 2.
Okay.
So that way at least I can still take a hit if we're attacked from the
You're
front.
casting invisibility on yourself?
Yeah, I guess scout ahead.
Okay.
How far are you going to go?
Oh wait, I thought we were...
Oh,
Okay.
what?
I would kind of rather just go as a group, I think.
That way if like you're ambushed and dragged and killed or something.
Bite. Okay.
Things have blind sight if they live in the dark.
We don't know what's down here.
Do you guys? Whatever you want to do.
Whatever.
No guts, no glory. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'll stay in the front of our group. And y'all can just we can triangle it.
I'll go next to Jules and do the same thing that I did whenever we went underwater, which is just steer him
And
around.
as for how far ahead does 50 sound good? 50 feet?
I can still see. I've got dark vision up to 120 feet.
Okay, cool.
Okay. As you stand at the sort of
Shadow
entrance of the
sorcerer,
mines,
baby.
you see the sort of like gaping mouth carved into the rock. As you sort of walk inside, you see these like old wooden beams that are like almost like groaning with like the shifting weight from the sea winds, the strong sea winds on the mountains, just like slowly moving, very rickety. As you look into the cave, you see like it slowly descends, like at like probably like a 20-degree angle into the darkness. You see old charred torches held in sconces along the stone walls as Aaron, you continue to descend. Are you all just? Are the rest of you walking slowly, which is Aaron leading, or are you just waiting?
Walking slowly
Walking
with Aaron
slowly.
leading.
Yeah.
So, as you all descend the mines, the air is damp and cool with a sort of like rusted iron smell. You can almost like taste it on your tongue. It's very potent. You see pickaxes, hammers, and chisels still lie among the floors or embedded in the stone as if everyone left very abruptly. You see empty wooden carts tipped over on their sides, small remaining chunks of ore that have almost like gnawed-looking edges, like bite marks. The walls are marred with these deep gouges of claws dug into the sides.
How wide are the claw marks? Like, can I try to ascertain the size of the claw?
Yeah, sure. Make it like an intelligence check.
5.
We so smart.
5? They're definitely clawed.
Okay. Oh wait, I would add. Wouldn't I add the luck stone and the jack of all trades to that roll?
Does
Yeah.
Jack of all trades say something just you're not proficient with?
Yeah.
Does it say skill check or ability check?
Ooh, that's an important question.
Ability check, I believe, because it applies to initiative and counterspells.
Hmm.
Yeah, any ability check.
Okay.
So +2 and then
So yeah,
what,
plus 2
1?
plus 1.
So 8.
So 8.
Yeah.
Still not much different. They're not normal. They're big. Like, this is definitely something monstrous. For sure. Aaron, eventually you get to, as you all are continuing to descend, Aaron, you get to a point where the mine definitely seems to level off within the mountain. And continuing ahead, you see a junction in the path, like further down. Like the sort of very continuous halls are interrupted by like offshoots. You see there's an offshoot to the right that descends deeper into the dark in this main... Sorry, there's only one offshoot that continues to the right that descends, and the main path continues forward.
Any discernible differences on either path?
Not really. You just see one continues going forward, and the other, and another path that's sort of, again, like a T-junction, heads off to the right and goes down.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for everyone to catch up.
Okay. Everyone sort of eventually catches up, and you arrive at this little, like, T-junction. You see, sort of continuous tunnel heading forward and one offshoot to the right.
And, you just hear in hushed tones, because it's not like you can see them. I think we should continue going forward.
We don't want to check out this little side thing. It doesn't seem like it goes far.
Really? It doesn't?
You don't know. I mean, it looks like it descends.
Oh, I assume
Yeah.
offshoot feels smaller.
We're just seeing the continuous dark corridor, utter dark corridor.
Yeah, one continues forward, and the other just kind of descends a little bit down.
Would Mud be able to see?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Maybe if they're...
Murphy's gonna jump up.
Do rats have dark vision?
I don't know. Hi, Murphy. Yep, 30 feet of dark vision.
It would make sense.
Okay. Are you sending Mud
Mud.
down the offshoot?
Fuck it.
Okay. So Mud begins to just trot down the little,
Give him a little scratch. Stay
offshoot.
safe.
Looking through Mud's eyes, you see it descends for about 30 feet until it kind of like levels off and then abruptly
James.
ends with this like large pile of rock and stone.
Rock and stone!
Is it cave in?
It looks to be. You see, like, make a perception check for Mud with disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage, even with dark vision?
Yeah, it's still dim light.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one.
There it is. There's the Jane one.
It's mud.
Yeah, you're like, it
Familiar
looks
stuff
like,
like that.
you see like bones in the rubble. I mean, that's it.
Seems like there was some sort of cave in up ahead. Some people didn't make it out.
Yeah.
Fortunate. Oh, onwards, I guess. How long has it been, time-wise?
Probably about 20 minutes.
Okay. Just wondering about the hour for invisibility.
We'll keep going forward, and then if we feel like it, we can check out the offshoot on the way back, get a closer look at it.
Sounds like
But
an
it looks
idea.
like there's nothing there for now.
Sounds like an idea. Okay. I'm going to continue going forward.
Okay. Well, people are leaving at very inopportune times.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take another pause while I wait for Colleen.
Colleen saying, we don't need to take a break, I'll just piss myself, and then disappearing twice.
Alright, we're
What
back.
the hell is divine favor?
Spell. You get 1d4 radiant damage to all your attacks.
I can't concentrate
Okay,
now.
now focus.
We're back.
I was answering a question about Dungeons & Dragons.
I was talking to Colleen.
Oh.
I was listening.
You never listen.
That's fair.
So, as you continue forward, you get to a point, like the tunnel goes until it reaches like almost an immediate 90-degree angle downward, and you see this sort of rickety wooden ladder that's held to the side, and it just descends into the darkness below.
And again, I wait. Well, that's ominous. I wait for a moment.
Okay, everyone sort of approaches.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'll go first.
You can see down. It looks like it descends about 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
At the bottom, you can see almost like a faint bit of what looks to be torchlight coming from somewhere beyond, like, the threshold.
Oh, fuck yeah. I can see.
Okay. So you're making your way down, Aaron?
Yeah, I go down first.
Okay. You make your way down. The ladder feels fairly unstable.
Oh, wait, before... Can I give, like... words. You know when I'm down there, because... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I'm invisible. I can't cover the torch for like a second. I mean, I can still make the torch move. I was just trying to come up with an inaudible way for you to know that every time about me shouting. Sure.
I'm gonna shake the ladder a bit. It breaks and falls. I have no way to get down.
Yeah, I go down.
Okay. You go down. At the bottom, you see a single torch lit in the distance. The tunnels here form like a grid-like pattern as they continue on. But that's all you see, like kind of far off, a little bit in the distance, maybe like 30, 40
It's
feet
like an
down.
anglerfish. We're gonna get eaten.
Who's going down though? Are you guys going down?
I'll go down.
You'll go down? Okay.
I do go down.
Jules, you feel this ladder is very unstable as you
Maybe
feel
I
like when you
should
get
pick up
halfway
there.
down, you're very heavy weight on it. I need you to make an acrobatics check for me.
Dang. Okay, we got this. We got this. Actually, I don't want to use this die. You'll never guess.
Natural 20?
Yeah!
I was like, I had no idea which dice you
That
rolled, and I'm
one.
looking in your tray, and you've got one that's on a 1 and one that's on a 20. So
23.
23. You get about halfway down the ladder, and one of the
Rungs.
the rungs like breaks out underneath your feet, and you almost quickly like get down, and the ladder is stable for now.
I'm gonna hold it to stabilize it as the others come down.
Okay. It's not about that. It's about you putting your like
I'ma spot them.
probably 300-pound body.
I'm spot them.
Okay. Everyone else makes their way down without
Mm-hmm.
issue.
Damn. So we just hate me.
He's saying you're fat.
Oh, you're almost
No,
8 feet
no,
tall,
no,
and
just-
like half made of stone.
Pure muscle.
8 foot tall.
I'm rock hard, baby, in more ways
It's a
than one.
miracle that he can swim. Like a silverback.
It's like how bees in their
do-
wings.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm 265 pounds. That's what I put.
Yeah.
Well, sharks weigh more than
Hang
you.
on. What did I put?
Again, pure muscle.
I know.
It's double my weight.
Anyway, you can see
Yeah.
this torch in the distance. Moving closer, you see iron bars built into the wall, barring like an indented section of the mine. The bars contain a locked door, behind which is a very squalid living space. A simple leather bedroll laid across the stone and dirt ground, a wooden bucket in the corner. Several dirty plates are spattered about. There's a single, very gaunt individual sitting in like the fetal position in the corner, with an iron shackle attached to one end of his leg and the other to the iron bars. You see a half-orc man with this like slate gray skin and dreary yellow-orange eyes. He has this like stringy black hair that forms into like a pointed beard and two prominent tusks. One of which is like a ruddy clay color. His eyes are barely open, and he looks extremely emaciated. Like he slowly lifts his head to you, like without a response.
I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good and have that up.
Okay.
Durog?
No, me casting a spell.
He like barely makes out like a nod. Let me see, Detect Evil and Good.
It's 30-foot radius. Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fake, and Undead. 10 minute concentration.
Okay.
And Consecration, Desecration as well.
Like he tries to stutter out. He looks like he's stuttering out a word. As you cast that, you immediately get a ping directly above you, and he just utters out the word above.
Ah, shitballs!
Looking above you, you see nothing.
There's something up there. What is it pinging
You
us?
see the bored out tunnel ceilings. You can make out depleted ore and pickaxe marks. And then suddenly, a single deep yellow single slit eye opens among the stone. In an instant, you see a large gaping maw of hundreds of teeth unhinge as the creature falls onto
Me!
and completely encompasses Aaron's head.
I'm invisible. Or can it see?
I knew it! I knew blindsight! I called it!
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Thank you so much for listening to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. If you'd love to catch future episodes, make sure to tune in on YouTube and Spotify. We post Saturdays at 9 p.m. EST. Make sure to also follow us on social medias. We have Instagram and our link tree in the description.
Thank you.